My name is Sandi Mero, and I'm the liaison for the Office of Alumni Support here at KGI. As such, one of my roles is to engage with alumni. Today on the podcast, I am joined by Dr. Susan Schroeter, who is a member of the inaugural class of 2018 of our School of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. We are also excited that she will be the alumni speaker at this year's commencement. Since graduating from KGI, she has been doing a postgraduate Year 1 pharmacy residency at Kaiser Permanente Fontana Medical Center. Throughout residency, she has also been actively involved with various pharmacy organizations and here at KGI while keeping up with her adorable 2-year-old daughter. Today, I caught up with Susan on a break from her busy schedule. Hi, Susan, and thank you for joining us today. I wanted to start off by asking you to introduce yourself and telling us about your current position.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Susan Schroeter. I'm currently a PGY1 resident, so postgraduate Year 1 resident at Kaiser Permanente Fontana Medical Center.
Wow. And so let's start with looking back at your time at Claremont and how you first became interested in coming to KGI.
So, I didn't take the traditional route where, after undergrad, I absolutely knew that I wanted to get into pharmacy. I took a few years off and worked in the pharmaceutical industry. And what I did there, I was first initially a research scientist at Beckman Coulter for a couple years. And then I transitioned to another role at Baxter. And that's where I found out about KGI. I was kind of interested in going back to, pharmacy school because I did work with a lot of pharmacists there at Baxter. And then from there, one of my colleagues mentioned, KGI is opening up a pharmacy school. You should, look into applying because their MBS program is great. And I completed my MBS program there. So I kind of looked into it. I applied and I was fortunate enough to get an interview. And I liked what I saw. So, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
We love that. So also now, during your time at KGI and in the School of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, what course had the biggest impact?
Course that, for me, that had the biggest impact would have to be the Professional Development Series taught by Dr. Julie Trong. It encompassed finding your strengths, learning how to become a better leader by understanding the people that you work with and really honing in on your soft skills like public speaking and presenting in front of a large group of people. And that's something that I've always wanted to improve upon. And it really definitely helped open that.
Out of all the KGI faculty members, who served as a key mentor for you?
Wow, there's just so many, but it's hard to name just one because each faculty member made such an impact throughout pharmacy school. But I would say one faculty mentor that has known me from day one would be Dr. David Ha. He was assigned to us as part of our group mentor, faculty mentor, and helped us tremendously in terms of providing advice, feedback, and how to go about in achieving our goals. And his dedication for teaching as well as mentoring me really helped me to get to where I'm at today. And we still call him our pharmacy dad.
Oh, I love that. What skills would you say you gained at KGI that you most frequently use in your role today?
I would say time management skills because, being part of the inaugural class, we had to start many of the organizations from ground up. And therefore, a lot of us also had numerous leadership roles. And by juggling school, organizations, working as an intern, as well as having a baby at home, I had to really learn how to prioritize my work. And what really helped me through all 4 years is lots of coffee runs and, and, making sure I had snacks on me. So utilizing time management, I felt that it really helped me with my role today.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the KGI rule of thumb, snacks and coffee, isn't it? Yeah. That's always a funny question, but how has a failure or apparent failure set you up for later success?
Man, a failure. I mean, I wouldn't say I have a favorite failure, but one of the most memorable mistakes I made while I was doing I would say it was my first clinical exam in our second year. So it's not that I wasn't prepared, but I remember the cases were so complex and different from our previous exams. And we really had to think outside the box and understand how to treat the patient as a whole versus just treating the numbers. So.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. And I think that shows that's been a very common theme for KGI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the whole person and
yes.
Not just the numbers. What advice would you give to a smart, driven, current School of Pharmacy and Health Science student about to enter industry?
I would say my advice to them is to be resilient. I mean, you're going to have your ups and downs, and it may be mostly downs too, but just keep your head up high, continue to have a positive attitude, and it will get you farther than you would have ever thought you could go.
Yeah.
And also never settle, continue to work at trying to get to your goals, and always strive to be the better version of yourself, whether if it's at home, work, with friends and family. Use the life that you're given to become the best you can be.
I love that, Susan. That's very rich and definitely can be given to all the students at KGI about success. What advice should they ignore?
An advice that I would recommend for them to just ignore is trying to be perfect. I mean, if, it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to make mistakes because that's when you learn the most, when you make mistakes. Don't be scared of failure. Just go in head on, try to do your best. And if failure is what happens, it doesn't mean that you're inadequate. It doesn't mean that you don't know what you're doing. It's just another thing for you to learn and to improve upon and grow upon. And that's something else that's value added to your life and what you could do in terms of like moving forward. So don't expect to, be perfect. It's okay to fall down. It's okay to fail at some of the things you do because you will just be better for it. You will learn a lot more.
Great. Susan, thank you so much. I appreciate you participating in the podcast today. And I look forward to talking to you very soon.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.